on 19th of this month, there was a fire in social Seminole, and 21 Indian
Mm,
students got affected by that. The situation was very bad that 12 of the apartments got completely burned. The situation was so bad at the time when the fire was broken out here that some
mm,
of the students has to jump from the third floor. Now Preet and Amir, their parents have realized that nothing is going to cover up their cost because
mm,
it's going to be very huge, and they have
mm,
to come up here. They have to live here at least for 8 months because their treatment is going to be taking place in the hospitals only. So they
mm,
want to come here and stay here and help as much as they can. Fire department is still investigating because they
mhm,
they won't reveal us the information until we like hire attorney or we let's go
mm.
to them and put pressure on them what was the reason for this thing.
Hello and welcome. I am Pranay Upadhyaya, and you are watching India Today Global. Many Indian students are studying in the United States. Now, recently there was a fire incident in the Florida State University, and many Indian students have suffered that fire incident, and they are still struggling because they are living out of certain apartments, and those apartments got affected by that fire incident. So, to help and rescue and to help those students, many Indian students have come up to help those fellow students. One of the such student, Mani Tyagi, is joining me. Let us ask him that how he is helping fellow Indian students and what is their condition right now. So welcome to India Today Global, Money.
Hello, sir. My name is Mani Tyagi, and I'm the
Mm,
president of INSAT, which is Indian Students Association of Tallahassee. So I
mm,
go to Florida State University, which is in Tallahassee, Florida. And on 19th of this month, there was a fire in Social Seminole, and 21 Indian
mm,
students got affected by that. The situation was very bad that 12 of the apartments got completely burned, and the nearby apartments were also damaged. So
mm,
most of the people lost all of their stuff. So in total, 70 people were affected, but 21 of them were Indians.
mhm,
And as a part of INSET, president and committee member, it is my duty to help those guys. So in we collaborated with IATLH, which is Indians
mm,
living in Tallahassee. We collaborated with them and we started a GoFundMe for these people. So let me
mm,
quickly tell you about these people first. So
mhm,
two of the people, Preet and Amir, they are
mm,
master students here. They got like completely burnt and they had to be airlifted from Tallahassee to Gainesville because Gainesville is like a specialized unit for burned people. So they
mhm.
were airlifted from here, and one of them was 85% burned, one of them was 65% burned. So
Oh,
major severe
that's a
burns.
major severely burn. Mm,
Yeah, and then they have undergone like three surgeries each.
mhm,
They are supposed to undergo like three more surgeries at least, and they
mhm,
are gonna be in hospital for 8 upcoming months, like at least eight
mm,
months. So the situation is quite bad, and the situation was so bad at the time when the fire was broken out here that
mhm,
some of the students has to jump from the third floor because
mm,
they had only two options: either
mm,
die there or just
mm,
jump there and just pray that you will survive the fall.
mm,
And luckily, some all the students survived the fall. Like
mm,
nine students jumped like this, and
mm,
like two of them broke their leg. So
mm.
they have undergone the surgeries as well. They are doing well now. And one girl, like she injured her spine. She has a crushed vertebrae, but luckily she will also be well in due time. One
mm.
boy, like he broke his neck,
So, Mani,
like
how
kind of.
many Indian students are currently under treatment?
So right now, like seven students are under treatment. Initially,
Mhm.
nine students were like hospitalized, and like remaining students were given like first aid. So
Including
they got
Preet and
nine.
Amir.
Yeah, Preet and Amir are in Gainesville.
Mm,
So like they are out of danger now, but they
mm.
are gonna be in hospital for at least 8 months. That's what the doctor has told us in the latest one. Yeah,
So
and
this apartment was part of the Florida State University campus, or this was outside
so
the
this
university
is
campus?
So this is off-campus house.
Okay.
So it is like one of the popular house for Indian students because
Mm-hmm.
like majority of the Indian students live in that place because like when you guys are living together, it's more
Mm,
like a homely vibe, right? So whenever
mm,
some new friends come, they usually prefer that place. So
mm.
which because it is closer to campus. Yeah.
Okay. And so how did this idea come up for go for crowdfunding to help those students? And since you mentioned that the apartment got burned down, so like, where are they putting up right now?
So like they have been like, we have very strong community here, Indian community, as
Mm-hmm.
well as like the American people here, they are very helpful. Church has been
Mm-hmm.
really helpful as well. So they wanted to donate us like a lot of stuff, because they wanted us to get everything. They wanted to provide all the help which we can get. So
Mm-hmm.
like they were asking us for options, like where we can donate, where we can help these people, how can we help these people. So as students, we have some restraints, like we can't do anything here. We
Mm-hmm.
can't like start a fund me or these type of things.
Yes.
So we
Mm-hmm.
we we seek help from Indian people living here. We
Mm-hmm.
ask them that they can, if they can arrange certain type of things, like for us, like can they start a fundraiser on behalf of us, with
Mm-hmm.
in collaboration with INSET. So they were kind enough. They said that we will start this thing for you, because they are like uh, they're a NGO and they won't have any like legal constraints here. So they
Yes.
started this on behalf of us, and I'm really helpful to those people.
Mm-hmm.
That GoFundMe is going really well. People are coming in and helping us
Mm-hmm.
around. And like major challenge was like the to provide the daily groceries and all these things to people.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to look for a new place for these people, because they have lost everything. They have lost their passport, they have lost their laptop, their phone, everything. But
Mm-hmm.
Florida State University has been really helpful. They have provided us loaner laptops
Mm-hmm.
and phones in order to like get done with our classes and end the semester on a good note. So
Mm-hmm.
they have been really helpful in this case. And some of the students have been provided housing, since they were not getting housing properly from the housing management, because they
Mm-hmm.
have also constraint, because they can't provide like, there were 70 people affected, and
Mm-hmm.
some people couldn't get the apartments, or they wanted some specific apartments. So the university has provided them housing as well. Rest of the people have been taken care of. The outside people also have helped. They have said us that whenever you need us, just tell us, and we will be
Mm-hmm.
happy to accommodate you. So
Mm-hmm.
everything is going good. Inset
So,
and
Mani, you
IIT.
said that
Mhm.
university is providing a lot of assistance to these students.
Yes, yes.
So, why this crowdsourcing is for them?
Okay, so this
Hmm.
crowdsourcing is majorly for Preet and Amir, because
Mm-hmm.
Preet and Amir here are alone. Like they are gonna have charges of millions, because like they are gonna be in hospital for 8 months, right? So and
Mm-hmm.
all the people can do only like little bit, right? They can help us in help us in daily utensils, the daily
Mm-hmm.
essentials. They can
Yeah.
give us donations, but they can't cover up like millions of
Mm-hmm.
hospital bills, right? So, and their parents also want to visit them, because they want to take care of their childs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like both of them came here like with the American dream in mind, and they wanted to do
Yes.
something for their family and all those
Mm-hmm.
things. But they belong to very like moderate family. So
Mm-hmm.
their parents want to visit here, and they reached inset out that how
Mm-hmm.
can we reach there. So this funding is partially for bringing them here, so that they can at least visit their children and take care of them as well. So
Mm-hmm.
this funding will take care of all the essentials, all the medical expenses.
Mm-hmm.
However much we can cover, we are trying
Mm-hmm.
to cover it using these funds.
Hmm. So, Mani, if you can tell us more about Preet and Amir as well, where are they from? In which part of India
So,
are from,
so
and how's their condition? When are you expecting their parents to join you guys there?
okay, Amir is from Hyderabad, and
Hmm.
Preet is from like he's from Gujarat.
Hmm.
So like in case of Amir, I'm in touch with his younger brother, and
Hmm.
like they are trying to come here as soon as possible. They have to sort out their visa.
Hmm.
So that is a major task for us. Like we are trying to contact the
Hmm.
like FSU if
Hmm.
they can arrange something, if they can arrange the documentation for their parents, and hospital as well. Because
Hmm.
if hospital can sign some letters and these things, their
Hmm.
parents can come little bit earlier. That
Okay.
process of
Hmm.
getting a visa might be
Hmm.
like expedited. So
Hmm.
we are working on that thing. And in case of Preet, like I believe his parents has visa, because like I have
Hmm.
like some of his friends has told me that his parents were visiting him just 1 week before the incident. So
Oh.
that should not be a trouble. Also, like
Hmm.
his cousin and his brother also are
Hmm.
also in USA, so
Okay.
they have been visiting him. Like they
So,
have they are
Mani, what
engaged.
exactly is the target? Because since you mentioned that, their treatment is long, it is going to take a complicated surgeries as well, and it is going to cost in millions of dollars. So, what
Yes.
is your crowdsourcing target? How much have you achieved? Tell us something more about that.
So we started with the intention that we are gonna help all the students like who have a
Mhm,
like like I told you that
mm,
there were nine students who were initially hospitalized,
mm,
and
mm,
like all of them have lost their properties like their laptops, their passports
mm,
and everything. And since we are aliens here, we are immigrants here, so
mhm,
if we don't have passports, we might land
mm,
into very legal trouble, right? And with
mhm.
the immigration policies changing throughout the world,
Yes.
that's the basic need. So our primary focus is to provide the medical expenses or medical needs of these students first, and so
Mhm,
that they can, because we are students here, and some of the students are master students, they generally do like part time and like try
mm,
to like cover their educational expenses. So we are trying to help them in this way that at least when they are resting, they don't have to worry about all these things like having groceries, having
mhm,
laptop, which these are the basic needs, right?
mm,
And so our primary aim is to cover up these things, but we have been lucky that people are taking like care of the groceries. Now our main focus is to like help them in rehabilitation, like
mm,
get their like there some of the people have broken their leg, so it is
mm,
gonna take some time. So we are gonna use these funds for their medical
mm,
expenses.
mm. So many, like, what exactly is your target? How much you are, trying to crowdsource, and how much have you achieved so far?
So right now, like we are in like around 50K. So I'm
Mm-hmm,
specifically talking about the INSAT and IIT
mm,
funding, because
mm,
now Preet and Amir, their parents have realized that nothing is going to cover up their cost because
mm,
it's going to be very
mm,
huge. And they have
mm,
to come up here, they have to live here at least for 8 months because their treatment is going to be taking place in the hospitals only. So they
mm,
want to come here and stay here and help as much as they can, and then they pay
mhm,
the bills. And since they belong to moderate families, so they have also started their own fundings.
mm,
So
mhm,
our aim is for the complete audience, like for all
mhm,
the Indian students, and we are
mm,
also helping them in raising
mhm,
funds. Like we have been reaching out to different
mm,
media outlets, different people who can help us
mm,
in fundraising. So
mm,
our aim is like two-dimensional. First is to
mhm,
help them raise their funds as well, so they can
mm.
use them like in whatever way they want to use, like hospital
Yes.
expenses coming here. And our
Mm,
main goal is to help all the students. Like
mm,
major chunk of our fund will is gonna go to like Amir and Preet.
mhm, mhm,
The remaining stuff, remaining fund, we are going to use for the remaining students, like to
mm.
provide them the basic needs like laptop or phone, like whatever way possible is. Like
Yes.
we have formed a committee. We will come up with a
Mm,
policy on how are we, because 60K is a big fund, right? And as a
yes.
student organization,
Mm,
we can't take the like
mm,
individual decisions. So
mm,
our goal is to form a committee and then come up with a like proper plan which is going to be very transparent. We will tell
mm.
everyone that these were the basis on which we decided to distribute these funds. So
Yeah,
that is going to
obviously.
be very
But I was
transparent.
looking for that GoFundMe data and all. So there are different fundraisers for this
Yes,
same Tallahassee incident. I've seen
yes,
come across one crowdsourcing or crowdfunding of around like $100,000.
yes,
Yours is, you said that it's about 50K. There are
yes,
certain other crowdsourcing funds also. So if are you doing a collective effort, and how the Indian community in Tallahassee is helping you out in crowdsourcing of it, and have you reached out to the wider Indian community there, because
yes,
Indians has a very strong community in the United
yes,
States.
yes. So like we were the first one to start this thing and we wanted to do it for everyone. But
Mm-hmm,
then like Amir's parents and Preet's parents, they wanted to start for individual as well,
mm-hmm,
because their expenses is gonna be very big. So now our aim is like dual purpose. So what we are doing is we are helping them in outreaching. So we have good
mm-hmm,
contacts here. Like Inset has good connections with Indians in Tallahassee as well, and those people have been very generous. Like they have like people in California, people in New York, so they have been helping us like promote this thing on social media. They have been sending these things on WhatsApp group. They are sending these GoFundMe links to their children. Like they have children who are doing really good here in
mm-hmm,
USA and are holding good positions in very good companies. So they are very helpful. They are helping us in outreaching this to a wider audience, like throughout the world. So
mm-hmm.
that has been really good.
Okay, and you said that you have already achieved like around 80-90% of your target.
Yeah, I think like our fund is 60K.
Hmm.
Like I have to
Hmm.
check it again because the
Hmm.
last time I checked, it was around 50. Like we
Okay.
achieved 50. Yeah.
So you have already achieved 50 and you are
Yeah.
still,
And
getting
so
getting more funds for that.
yeah, yeah. So I think like our main goal was to like help all the people who had
Hmm.
whatever kind of like
Hmm.
losses or expenses. So I think our fund is gonna cover, maybe that will
Hmm.
help all the students to start their life at least, to begin
Hmm.
their life at the classes at
So,
least.
Mani, currently who's footing the bills? Because as you said that it's a huge hospital bill. So currently who's helping
So
Preet
the
and
policy here
Amir?
in USA is like this. So
Hmm.
till the time you're in hospital, you don't
Hmm.
have to pay anything. Like
Okay.
they will heal you completely, only then they will
Hmm.
ask for the bill. And the
Hmm.
insurance, they will just ask you the insurance information. Once you
Hmm.
provide the insurance information, they won't talk you about the money. They will
Hmm.
just ask the insurance people to pay up your
Hmm.
money. And
Hmm.
if they can't, if insurance people has some issues, then
Hmm.
they will deal with the hospital authorities. So
Hmm.
we don't have any issues in this case. They will be
Hmm.
asking us for the bill
That's very good
when they
that
are out of the
the
hospital.
treatment is not getting affected
Yeah, yeah,
because of the bills or the funds.
yeah.
Hmm.
It will.
But did you
Yeah.
come across any reason how did this fire start, and what is the corrective measures uh, for ensuring that no such incident takes place in future, and the Indian community can Indian student community can remain safely there, uh, even if they are putting up off campus there.
Like, do you mean by the housing administration?
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
So this building is three-story building, and
Hmm.
what I have heard from like people who are more
Hmm.
experienced me than me here, so they have
Hmm.
told me that these buildings were built in 1991, and during that time the law was like if the building is three-story, then you don't have to have sprinklers in the
Hmm.
building.
Okay.
So yeah,
Hmm.
so if some fire starts and the fire
Hmm.
alarm doesn't ring, everything
Hmm.
will burn down because the buildings are
Hmm.
made up of like wood here.
Yes.
And
Hmm.
the fire doesn't even make any sound initially, like if it is
Hmm.
being
Hmm.
done in the wood. So
Hmm.
that actually happened. Like the fire department is still investigating because they
Hmm.
they won't reveal us the information until we like hire attorney or we let's go
Hmm.
to them and put pressure on them what was the reason for this thing. But
Hmm.
it has been like I have asked people around, I have asked the students around who were affected, and they have said that there was no fire alarm. Like no, there was fire alarm
Hmm.
present in the building, but it did not ring.
So student did
So
not get a pre-warning, or they did not get time
yeah.
to
So
evacuate the
usually, like
place.
whenever there is a
Hmm.
fire, there are
Hmm.
smoke detectors, they start
Hmm.
ringing. But
Hmm.
as I have heard from all the students who were affected, they have said
Hmm.
that there was no fire alarm which rang. So
Hmm.
they did not know about the fire until it came into their apartments. And
Hmm.
since the apartment are next to each other, like there is a building, there are 12 apartments in it, then there is next building, then there is another building on the right. So
Okay.
the middle
Hmm.
building caught the fire. So the
Hmm.
side building also caught the fire because they are connected. So in
Okay.
total, like around like one floor has four apartments, then
Hmm.
12, and
Hmm.
12, same 12 on the
Hmm.
two sides. So in
Hmm.
total, like around 36 apartments, if my calculations are correct.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Mani, and we wish you all the best for this crowdsourcing and helping the other fellows to Indian students there. And we hope that authorities will also take some corrective measures there, and Preet and Amir could get back with you on campus. So thank you very much for sharing your stories and about your effort.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.